I cannot understand, you know, how the DA can close this.
That's the mother of an Antioch man who died in police custody. Now, relatives are struggling to understand how the officers involved in the death won't face criminal charges. The Contra Costa County District Attorney's Office made that decision, saying the officers did nothing wrong. Now, the family sat down with KPIX's Dahlin to talk about their disappointment.
I cannot believe this. It's unbelievable. It's a very numbing feeling.
Cassandra Quinto Collins says she feels re-victimized. She and her daughter Bella believe the district attorney made the wrong decision by not charging 4 Antioch officers for the death of Angelo Quinto.
We know this was excessive force.
In a newly released report, investigators with the DA's office find the method of restraining Angelo Quinto was objectively reasonable. Investigators wrote no police officer applied pressure to Quinto's neck, and his autopsy showed no damage to his airway. But Quinto Collins accuses the 4 officers of covering up the facts since they did not have chest cameras. Quinto Collins did record a cell phone video that contained mostly audio.
They are lying, you know, because I know what I saw. I was there.
They're lying about the extent of their force, the duration of their force.
They say a couple of the officers kneeled on Angelo's shoulder and neck, cutting off his oxygen. Their family attorney has already filed a federal civil lawsuit against the police department, alleging wrongful death.
This report was not fair, it was not impartial, and it was intended, in our view, to improperly absolve the officers of pretty clear wrongdoing in this case.
Investigators say on December 23rd, 2020, Quinto's sister called 911 after Quinto was having a mental episode and threatening his family. Antioch officers arrived to find Mom holding Quinto in a bear hug position to restrain him. Officers say since Quinto was not cooperating, they separated the two, handcuffed and kneeled on Quinto's shoulder to control him. The family says the officer should have just cuffed him and allowed him to sit up.
He was compliant. He wasn't combative.
Does he have a pulse? What's happening?
That was Quinto Collins asking officers why her son was unresponsive. Angelo Quinto never regained consciousness and died 3 days later. A forensic pathologist ruled Quinto died of excited delirium due to drug intoxication, psychiatric conditions, physical exertion, and cardiac arrest.
We will keep on fighting.
The family will send a letter to State Attorney General Rob Bonta to ask him to re-examine the criminal case. I'm Dahlin, KPIX 5.